We're going to start off with some dynamic warm-ups. Every runner should take a little bit of time to do a quick dynamic warm-up routine before going on a run. Good way to get the blood flowing, get the joints loosened up. A little different than static where we're holding stretches. These ones we're getting our joints through available range of motion. So here are some of the ones that I like to do before I go on my run. I like to start with a few forward and back leg swings. Good way to kind of get the hamstrings going, hip flexors, quads moving a little bit. So kind of thinking about 10 to 15 or so on each side. Then I'll kind of turn around, face the wall, and I'll start with a little side to side hip swings here. So get a little bit of the inner thigh and outer thigh kind of opened up. Next, I like to come in, and we call them hip cars. So I'm kind of opening the hip up in a circumduction motion. It's kind of working on internal and external rotation. And then I'll step back and do a little bit of a static lunge with a rotation. Kind of opens up the front or the back hip flexor, gets the front kind of glute hamstring fired up, kind of loosens up the spine at the same time. Then I like to come up against the wall, get a little bit of a dynamic calf stretch. So I'll come into the stretch and then come into a little hip flexion. And then lastly, I'll just kind of warm up with a little double leg pogo hops and single leg pogo hops. Kind of get those fast twitch fibers, kind of that dynamic stretch recoil action going to get prepped for a run. And then I'll be on my way.